me now?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, now in your own words, what led up to the arrest? Where did it all begin? And did you get reports or?
Well, it began when Timothy Leary first moved into the Diedrich estate. We immediately became alarmed because of his background and what had transpired to him.
The arrest in Mexico. In
yes,
the first
and his trouble at Harvard. And so we set up a surveillance, spasmodic at first, and then we gradually increased it as the activity increased, and we continued to do so. And our suspicions, of course, were increasing as time went by.
What sort of people were they that were?
Well, it wasn't necessarily sort of people, but then again it was. But it was the traffic, which was not normal. There were more people going there than we thought was normal, and of course the people in the general area were alarmed about this too. They didn't approve of this place being here, and especially didn't approve of Timothy Leary because of his background and what he advocated.
Now, how many people were out there? I understand there was something like 30 people.
There were 33 adults and 10 children.
I see. Let me see here now. But evidently you had some inside information from there, or at least they seem to think that you did.
Well, I can't say what our investigative aids were or to what length we went to, but we did have under surveillance, and as I say, we increased our surveillance, and it became a close surveillance, and it came a time when we thought we should move, and that's when we moved on that early morning.
It's obvious that, you're not dealing with criminal types.
I feel that the people who were involved there, maybe not all of them, but some of them were deeply enough involved to be the criminal type, as far as I'm concerned. I'm very much opposed to it, and I'm rather outraged by the goings-on at this place, and especially the things that have been advocated and by Timothy Leary, and the things that he's done in the past.
Can you talk about, the special surveillance methods that you used or anything like that?
Well, there wasn't any special methods, only the extent of my surveillance I can't go into, but we did, our surveillance at the end was that we were very close to
pretty much what was going
yeah.
on. Now, Dr. Leary claims that this is for religious purposes. Were there any evidences of this being, a religious?
Well, there's no evidence to me of religion. There was some weird things there that of a, we might say, an Oriental nature, but nothing there indicated to me that there was any religion connected with us at all.
It was just sort of thrill-seeking.
Yes, absolutely. This is my opinion, and I'm not going to change it unless something drastic causes me to do so.
how's the house done up? I mean, is it a normal house or?
Well, it's not a normal house. It's a tremendous mansion. It's a tremendous mansion, and one with some history, a great bit of architecture. I can't speak professionally about it, but it is a beautiful place, and it has some very fine, large rooms in it. And I forget how many rooms there are, but there are many, many rooms. It's just a tremendous place.
Right. How many officers did you take out there?
We had 22.
22, and then there were 30. Yeah. Okay.
The reason why there were 22 of us, we knew that there were a great many rooms in there, and we knew that most of the rooms were occupied. We tried to plan on having an officer for each room.
Right. I see. Just to sort of take the place of
Yes, well, we have to on a thing such as this. Well, of course, the thing that, and I think I indicated this before, the thing that disturbs me is the use of narcotics has grown and is growing to such a great extent,
all over the country.
and it's affecting the youth of our country, and this is very important to me, and I cannot see, and I cannot myself sit by and allow things like this to go on where it affects the youth of our country. And if we let this type of thing happen, it only grows and grows, and if it's accepted and no one does anything about it, why our young people naturally are going to become involved, and I think that we have to protect them.
Seem as though any of the people that he had there, ostensibly they were not using drugs at that time, you know, at least this is what I read, and they claimed. They said...
Well, I don't claim this.
Yeah.
It was, from my observation, the people who I encountered on that early morning were under the influence of some drug.
They seemed drugged?
Yes, yes.
Did they act, strangely?
Well, they act strangely, let's say.
Any sort of overt acts? Or
well, I wouldn't say that, but they just acted strange. They certainly didn't act normal.
I see. Well, okay, if I can just get a few pictures now.
Well, I may do so.
You are who?
This is my chief deputy. He's working on this from the very beginning.
Your name is
Fortune, B-O-R-C-H.
Car 14 will be on service substation gas station.
Charles.
Could you stand back?
All right. You want us to stand or sit?
Oh,
Stand?
I'll get several pictures.
Okay.
Say one with the flag.
Okay. All right. I'm very proud of that.
Right.